Okay, for this question on indices, most of you will be able to do part A, but just a word of caution for part A. Okay, so the whole bracket has a power 3. So most people, they will forgot they will forget to assign power 3 to the number. So you're supposed to assign the power 3 to everything in the bracket. So, but however, a lot of people, right, they will focus on the algebra. They will remember to give the power to C, give the power to D, but sometimes they will miss out on the power for the number. So you give the power to everyone in the bracket. So most people, they can get, they will get the C9D6. However, they might forget the 8. Okay, so if you forget to give the power 3 to 2. Okay. Now for part B, the specific instruction is to use the law of indices. The specific instruction is to use the law of indices. So I'm going to explain how I'm going to use the law of indices first. And I'm going to explain what is not using the law of indices. So if you get the same answer, but you didn't use the law of indices, then you got no marks because your method is wrong. Okay, so how am I supposed to use the law of indices? First of all, right, you need to check out that there is base 5. Our concern is the base 5. So you should need to see this as 16 groups of 5 power 4. You need to see it as 16 groups of 5 power 4. And whereas for this one, you need to change first. Okay, so I'm going to do the changing. 25 square is the same as 5 square. Change out the 25 to 5 square, so you got 5 power 4. Then when you got the 5 power 4, then you go back to the context here. So 9 times 25 square is the same as 9 times 5, 4, which is 9 groups of 5, 4. So you're supposed to see it as 9 groups. So this is 9 groups of 5, 4. So once you see as 5 groups, 9 groups, and 16 groups, right? Now you're going to add them up together. So it's an addition. So you're adding the groups. So if you see it as 16 groups of 5 power 4 and 9 groups of 5 power 4, essentially when you add up, you will get 16 plus 9 will be 25. 25 groups. You will get 25 groups of 5 power 4. Okay, so that means, right, overall, this is what you're supposed to present. So when you write 16 times 5 power 4, in your head, you should register 16 groups. And then now you got 9 groups. So in total, I will get a 25 groups. So once you get a 25 groups, you realize that 25 is 5 square. Change it out so that you can do a same base multiplication. So you get 5 power 6. 5 power 6, if you do a comparison with this, that means K is equal to 6. So that is the meaning of using your law of indices. So if you are doing it in law of indices, you see in groups. So what is not doing by the law of indices? Okay. So not doing by the law of indices is like this. This is wrong. So some students, they will just punch calculator. So some student, right, they will just, sorry, this one should be 5 power k. So some students, right, they will just punch calculator. So if you just punch calculator and you do it this way, technically you're not wrong. You still do get the same answer. However, you're not using the idea of indices because you are punching calculator. Okay, so you can get the same answer. If you have gotten the same answer by punching out, then you are not correct. So you are supposed to see it as groups and then apply your indices.